Hello, thanks for joining us. A Bayside crane driver is one of the luckiest people alive tonight. His heavy rig toppled over, trapping him for 2.5 hours in his crushed cabin. Ursula Hager was watching the rescue operation, and Ursula, this man, as we heard, just millimetres from death.
Yes, he is one incredibly lucky young man. He's just 22 years of age and spent more than 2 hours with his head pinned after the crane he was in toppled over on the worksite here at Wakeley this morning. Now, firefighters involved in his rescue say it was just millimetres on either side and he would have been seriously injured or even killed. Just after 11:30, emergency crews rushed to the Bothar boring and tunnelling site at Wakeley. What they found was a 22-year-old man crushed in a cabin that was pinned between a crane and a semi-trailer.
His upper body was crushed between the cabin of the crane and the side of the semi-trailer.
His distraught girlfriend also rushed to the scene as firefighters and ambulance officers desperately worked to save him. They used 60-ton airbags, lifting jacks, cranes from the worksite and cutting equipment. It was a very intricate and difficult operation. One wrong move and he could have been killed.
So his head was in a precarious position that one slight move and he could have been decapitated. And it was a case of lifting millimetres at a time to get him out.
He's been probably millimetres from some exceptionally serious injuries.
Despite being pinned, he spoke to his rescuers but did drift in and out of consciousness throughout the rescue effort. After nearly 2.5 hours, he was freed.
When we did get him out, he was, thanks guys, thanks very much, is a great thank you. He was very appreciative.
He was taken to the Princess Alexandra Hospital. Amazingly, his only injuries were minor and to his arms.
He does have some arm injuries, and predominantly that's from being squashed with his hands against the trailer, or his arms against the trailer.
It was an outcome everyone at the worksite was hoping for.
Exceptionally lucky.
Very lucky man indeed. And it's a great outcome that he can go home to his family.
That was Brian Lemke there from Queensland Fire and Rescue. Now, this is the latest in a spate of workplace injuries. In just the last 2 days, 2 people have actually been killed on workplaces across Queensland. There have been 5 killed this year. Now, unions involved in these with these construction workers say that they would like to see extra funding for more workplace health and safety officers, but they also want everybody to just slow down and take a deep breath on work sites and make sure those safety procedures are being adhered to. Bill?
Thank you, Ursula Hager, from the scene of today's accident at Wakeley.